Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back. Yes, I call the people who subscribe and view my channel lovelies because they're usually infatuated or interested about things that grow from the ground. So I am sharing a recipe today that will go well with my buckwheat waffles recipe, and you can find that in the link below. But I'm creating a cinnamon apple butter syrup, a syrup you can make at home quickly, easily, and with the apples of your choice. But today I am using Pink Lady apples as well as Granny Smith apples. I like this combination when creating recipes like this because I just like the tart and the sweet combination, and it just really gives it a great flavor. And then I'm going to add some date sugar, which you can substitute for coconut sugar. I'll be adding lemon juice just to give it some brightness, and then I'll also be adding butter. I know you're saying butter. What? I thought these were vegan recipes. Yes, they are vegan recipes, but stay with me till the end and I will tell you exactly what kind of butter I'm using. All right? So stay tuned and I will walk you through the recipes step by step.
Okay, let's get started. In order to achieve the best results for this recipe, I strongly suggest juicing fresh apples. In this recipe, I used 4 Granny Smith apples as well as 4 Pink Lady apples, which will yield 2 cups. Now we'll take the 2 cups of apple juice and place it in a 4-quart pan. To that, we'll add 1 cup of date sugar, which can be substituted for coconut sugar, 2 tablespoons of arrowroot powder, which will provide thickness for the syrup, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, a pinch of nutmeg, and 2 teaspoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Stir all ingredients until well combined. And now we'll place the mixture over medium heat, making sure to stir frequently, bringing the liquid to a boil until it thickens. This will take about 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure you stir frequently to prevent the liquid and the syrup as it thickens from sticking to the pan. At this point, we'll remove the pan from the heat. Now we'll continue to stir just to make sure the syrup does not stick. Now we'll add 1/4 cup of vegan butter. We'll continue stirring the butter until completely melted and well combined. You'll notice a nice sheen in the syrup, and that lets you know that it is ready.
So as promised, I was going to tell you about the butter that I'm using for this recipe, which is Miyoko's butter. This is by far the best butter I have ever used. I really don't like synthetic butter. It's a butter that has been blended with a bunch of different oils. I like something a little more pure, and this is a butter that I have found to be very similar. If not, for me, I actually like it better than regular butter. I mean, it melts just like butter. I make pie crust with it, croissant, you name it, and I can make it with this butter. So just try it out. It has very simple ingredients. It has coconut oil, organic coconut oil. It's also made with cashews and salt and water. Very simple ingredients. It's a little more expensive, but believe me, the outcome is so worth it.
Now that the butter has been combined, we'll check for consistency. The syrup should coat the back of the spatula. Next, we'll take the contents and pour it into a glass container. This recipe will yield 16 ounces, which can be stored in the refrigerator for up to 1 week. So now we'll prepare the waffles. If you'd like to make this recipe, you can always find it in a separate video under Buckwheat Waffles.
Done. So I happen to have some leftover waffle batter and I made a couple of waffles. Look at that. The waffle's taken on the color of the buckwheat, so it tends to be a little darker, so no fear, that's the way it's supposed to look. And would you look at that creamy, rich cinnamon apple butter syrup. I mean, it is to die for. I mean, you can really use it as an apple dip if you wanted to thin it out a little more with some apple juice, but it is simply divine. I just put some cut fruit on top and we are ready to go. So try this recipe. Make sure you click like, subscribe, and share. And thank you very much. I'll see you next time.